ain't said an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. That's what the scriptures say, and that's how it's gonna be, man. But we're gonna do double on the double.
I'm finished this and I'll go back to it.
Okay.
This is back in Amos chapter 1 and verse 12. It says, "But I will send a fire upon Teman, which shall devour the palaces of Basra."
That's right, man. That fire is ultimately that thermonuclear destruction. Those ICBM missiles that are going to come from everybody that got them, everybody that been to boat, everybody from Russia to China to India to Pakistan to Iran to North Korea, Great Britain, France, whoever got them, they gonna shoot them. They gonna shoot them on America, and in that land of Israel that's inhabited by those Jew rats right now, because our land has to be cleansed before we get back to it. Nobody want to go over there right now. What the fuck is wrong with you? Fucking who was that with that GOCC that went over there?
I think was it?
No, it was
I thought it was
HODC.
Yeah, okay.
HODC, I believe. Over there wearing fucking yarmulkes and shit. These niggas, man.
Yeah, that's the Lord didn't tell us to do that, man.
They went over there thinking they really gonna do something, nigga. Why? I see Jerusalem in the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? My job is on this side, prophesying the downfall of this place, sighing and crying. Those are the men who will be made like fine gold. The men that sigh and that cry for the abominations that be done therein.
Back in Isaiah 13, verse 13, verse 14, "And it shall be as the chase road, and as a sheep that no man taketh up."
That's right, man. It's gonna be, a land of confusion. It's Babylon, baby. We in Babylon. It's gonna bring out all confusion. Because when a roe is a deer, like Bambi, like Bambi mom, should I say? And when a deer is in dire straits or in trouble, or if a lion's chasing them down, they don't just run a straight path. They zigzag. They try to shake it, but you can't shake what's coming. When the Most High, He set the wheels in motion. You can't shake that.
It says, "They shall every man turn to his own people, and flee every one into his own land."
That's right, man. That's talking about everybody coming together. The so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans coming together to take out these white crackers. That's what's going down. That's the spirit and that's the vibration that the Lord got out here right now. These devils got to pay for what they did.
"Every one that is found shall be thrust through."
That's right. So if you got a problem with that, if you want to roll with your little white buddy, your little white homegirl, Becky from down the block, then you gonna get the judgment of Becky. Your boss Tom's a good guy. We'll go ahead, you kick it with Tom in them days and see where he gets you.
"And every one that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword."
The modern day sword is a gun, and that's through the spirit. Them Jason in Milwaukee was shooting it out with the police, back and forth. The police start shooting at them and they start busting back. That's the spirit that's going out here right now. A cop went up to one of the dudes and said, "Hey, look, you need to move around. You need to get up out of here." He said, "Man, I ain't going nowhere. It's my constitutional right." He said, "All right, well, if you get shot in the head, don't blame me." So cops were shooting to kill, and they busting back to kill. That's what's going on out here, man. That's the vibration.
It says, "Their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes."
Yeah, that's right, man. Ain't no what's the word I'm looking for?
Mercy.
No. Ain't no cherry picking, you know.
All respect the person.
Ain't no respect to persons. Ain't no respect to persons. Slay utterly old, young maids, and little children. Yeah, go ahead.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 9, and verse 4. And to the and the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
That's right, man. That's those same men that are gonna be made gold. He's talking about the same dudes. So when it says in the book of Peter's, 2 Peter's, where it says, what type of man should you be in all matter of conversation and godliness? That's the type of man you should be. This type of man. You should be sighing and crying for the abominations that are done therein.
Like, if you ain't sighing and crying, like you gotta, just common sense in life will teach you that you have to, something is gonna piss you off. And if these Edomites killing your goddamn people don't piss you off, what the fuck are you doing, man? What are you doing as an Israelite, man? If none of this, if this lifestyle that the so-called white man presents to you don't make you mad, not even a little bit, as an Israelite, what the hell are you doing, man? You better off go hang yourself, man, because you ain't fighting for your people. If you ain't mad about nothing that this so-called white man did to you and is doing to you to this day, and to your people and to your children, man, you kill yourself, man. Because you ain't standing up for nothing. If you don't stand up for nothing, you're gonna fall for everything this so-called white man doing, man. And if you ain't fighting for nothing, then if you ain't fighting for this truth at the end of the day, you shouldn't be fighting for a goddamn thing, man. And that's that's exactly what you 2/3 Israelites are doing, man. Y'all not fighting for y'all people, man.
Yeah, y'all ain't fighting a good fight.
Y'all fighting the so-called white man's battle, man. Y'all going over in the military. Y'all joining the Navy SEALs. Y'all joining his army, man. When the army of the Lord is going to take these people out, man. It says, no weapon that is formed shall prosper against thee. The Lord's going to be with you, man. So why would you go fight the so-called white man's battle, man? He been battling against you since birth. And you want to jump on his side, man. And that's the true quote that the brother quoted is, there's nothing worse than a traitor, man. And you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans that's walking around, that's fighting for the so-called white man and his constitution and his ways and his laws, man, you niggas, boy, man, y'all niggas gonna get death, man. There's nothing worse than somebody that's gonna turn their back on their own people, and that's what you 2/3 niggas is doing, man. That's what I think.
No, you good.
Back in Ezekiel 9 and 4, or 9 and 5, and to the others he said in mine hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite.
That's right. Smite means to kill, to murder, to maim.
A firm blow.
Firm blow.
Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity.
That's right. Don't have no sympathy for nobody. Why? Because they had a chance. They could have came in this truth. Especially the main people that you might have sympathy for would be a family member, a woman, or a child. But it's about to clear all that up right now. And especially if it's somebody that you knew, you might want to have some sympathy for them. But if you in this position, if you a man of the Lord, and you know the scriptures, you being made gold, then they had the opportunity. They knew a prophet. Them is the main people that should be getting salvation. Our family, the people that, you know, that know what we do, that see our daily conversation. But you know what? Them is the main people that are actually condemning themselves, because they the people that want to come up against us. Oh, why you growing your beard? You shave your beard. Why you don't eat a little pork? Just eat a little pork. You know, trying to be wicked. You know, some of them eventually accepted that it's not us. This is the Lord that put the Spirit on us to do this. But at the end of the day, if they ain't fighting for this truth, they gonna get dealt with.
That's right. Slay utterly old and young.
That's right. Old people, you know, whether you're 75 or whether you're, 2 months, you gonna get it.
And both maids and little children and women.
That's right. It don't matter. You're 25, you're 2, you're 17, you're 12. Anybody, man, woman, child, old person, toddler, infant.
It says, "But come not near any man upon whom is the mark, and begin at my sanctuary."
That's right, man. So the niggas in the know that ain't right. You niggas that's faking the funk. Nate. You people that take on a name and blaspheme. You gonna get it, man. That's just plain and simple. We tired of this shit. The Lord's tired of this shit. The Most High's tired of this shit. And everything's gonna come to pass that you niggas get dealt with. And America is gonna be fucking destroyed.
That's right. Isaiah 13 and verse 16. Their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes.
Right in front of your face. That's gonna be a hard thing. To see your child, to see somebody take a ball-peen hammer and just pow! And then all you see is bone fragment and brains and blood squirting everywhere. Yeah, I'm trying to make it real gruesome for you. Because like I said, when you paint that picture, it hits harder. That's what's going to happen. Take a baby by the head and dash him against the stones. That's in the scriptures. That's going to happen.
Their houses shall be spoiled and their wives ravished.
That's right. Women going to be getting raped out here. All your goods going to be taken. Matter of fact, jump to 2nd Ezra for me, 15. Yeah, you can do that sometime.
2nd Ezra 15 and 1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy.
That's what we're doing right now. We're trying to wake your ass up and tell you, Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, that's what you've been called, but that's not what you are according to the Bible. You are a Hebrew Israelite. Come back to your nation. These are bad times. The Lord's about to come back and destroy this place. The so-called white man, who is Esau according to the Bible, is about to go down.
Right. Which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true.
That's the scriptures. That's what we coming out. This ain't, some vain speaking out of my heart, or, like I just had an agenda. The Most High gave me this. This ain't me talking right now. This is the Most High talking through us.
It says, fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them that trouble thee, that speak against thee.
That's right. Come say something to me right now if you want to. I ain't scared. The Most High got us out here for a reason. The Most High got you out here for a reason. Either to wake up or to get judgment. So what you want to do? You want to get the kingdom? Or you want to get burnt up in this place, man?
For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness.
That's right, man. At the end of the day, you ain't got to take my word for it, because if you don't believe, you just going to die anyways.
Hey, the scriptures even say, him that believeth, him that believeth not is damned already, man.
Yeah, kind.
And that's specifically talking to the nation of Israel, because we know that you so-called white people and you heathen nations don't believe, man. We know y'all don't believe this. The book of Psalms said that y'all cast the word behind y'all backs, man. You know? So, that's spot on, brother. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction.
That's right, man. The sword, famine, death, and destruction. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, that's that's the sword. That's so-called white man and his stormtroopers coming in for martial law. They call it the National Guard in up there in Milwaukee. That's stormtroopers. That's the enemy coming in like a flood. Right now, for the race right here in America, Milwaukee is ground zero. But it's gonna spread. It's been little pockets here and little pockets there, but it's gonna be everywhere here in a moment.
For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth.
That's right, man. Everywhere the so-called white man goes is wickedness that follows. Everywhere. That's been recorded in recorded history. Everybody was cool here, then they brought their little pale asses over here, and then what happened? They slaughtered the Native Americans, they brought the Negroes over here. 100 million! 100 million died on the way over here.